Forest for Cornwall, like so many projects, come about because of the ecological and climate emergency. Tree planting is one part answer to the problem, and tree planting is seen as a way forward. The Woodland Trust as a whole, through the Emergency Tree Fund, has funded quite a number of projects across the UK and Northern Ireland. A lot of these projects have started up community tree nurseries because they all face the same problem. You need to provide trees for local projects, ideally that are locally grown.
Cornwall Trust is a horticultural centre over 16 acres looking after people with physical and learning disabilities. We were contacted by Forest for Cornwall to see if we grew any trees. We started to think about the use of native trees and whether we could grow them, and then realised that there was a really lovely connection between growing trees from seed and the academic year. It's just wonderful. We could not have done this without funding. It's just meant that on site we can focus on our learner experience, and at the same time we've got a really lovely product that we can share with the wider communities.
Bolton Community Tree Nursery is just a mile up from St Austell Town Centre. We are on a net zero farm. Our primary objective is to grow native broadleaf from locally collected seed, and the reason we grow native broadleaf is because it supports British wildlife, which is in critical decline. Without the project funding from people like the Woodland Trust, Forest for Cornwall, the DEFRA funding, it would have never started. We hope in the future to be more self-sufficient, but we would definitely not be able to do what we have done in the last 12 months without that funding.
The biggest benefit of the funding that we provide for both Cornwall and Bolton is the fact that they produce trees from seed, which would go out back into Cornwall. But for me, the added benefit is the engagement of people. We very much want to put communities at the heart of tree planting. Setting up tree nurseries and growing trees from seed does exactly that. It puts people in charge of growing their trees for tomorrow and for the next generation.